What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in a motherfucking building. This time I'm back for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 11. I will have the episode in the description. Y'all forgive me, my voice is a little hoarse. I still have this cold that I am dealing with, but you can excuse it. You all love me enough to excuse it. This episode made me do a lot of different things. It made me cry. It made me laugh. I really got my life. And I hope you all got your life as well. Did you all see that mid-season trailer? Bitch! I said, yes! What y'all been waiting on? Y'all been holding back. But yes, I was living for that trailer. It's a lot of shit that's about to come about, and I'm here for it. So the episode pretty much started out with Porsha receiving flowers from Dennis. She calls and, FaceTimes him, and, he checks on her and the baby. Next, we have Tanya and Shamari. They are getting things together for Eva's bachelorette party that they're going to have. They're going to have a stripper come through. One thing that pissed me off was when all the girls arrived. Oh, really quick. Did y'all catch that part where Kandi was looking around and she saw that damn food and got all excited and shit? I was like, that damn Kandi, honey. When it comes to food, Kandi will never turn no damn food down. I hear you, Kandi. Okay, what pissed me off is when NeNe got there and she's just acting so shitty and bitchy. I had told you all before, I didn't feel like Tanya should have kept trying to talk to NeNe and apologize and work it out. To me, they was doing too much ass kissing on the one episode, all of them, and yes, you do need to leave NeNe alone when she going through a lot. But at the same time, NeNe, it's like, this shit is about Eva. And for you to come to the bachelorette party and you got to stick up your ass, you still upset with Tanya, you pretty much ignoring her when she say little shit to you. Like, it was so fucking unnecessary. And NeNe is, I know she's going through a lot and she's falling apart, but we have to remember to treat people with respect. We cannot, we can't keep treating people like shit because your husband has cancer. And that's the excuse for everything. Like, we can't keep doing that. I know that NeNe is going through a lot, but it's just like, girl, you need to pull it together. So everybody pretty much looks good in they little lingerie or in they little sexy pajama tops or what have you. And damn, Kandi shows up in grandma pajamas. Kandi, no. Always be sexy in this group. Always. Did y'all catch that shade that Tanya threw at NeNe? Saying, well, she still has that look on her face, but I guess that's how you look when your face is not able to move, honey. I said, what? Oh, Tanya can read, so she can fit on this damn show. So the next thing, honey, that happens is they have some stripper that come out with socks on. He looks a fool, a whole mess. He is not turning Eva on. She trying to act like she impressed with him. But I wouldn't have been. Get me some Black Mandingo, honey. He wasn't doing it for me. He was trying to be sexy and he wasn't. But yeah, honey, they kept trying to get him to take his damn socks off. I thought that was funny. NeNe wanted no parts of the fucking stripper. She kept moving away from him. And I was like, come on, NeNe, now you go be a damn sourpuss the whole fucking episode. But she ended up getting it together, honey, when they played their next little game. They was gonna play some other game, but they wanted to hurry up and get with the damn pickles. Where you act like it's a dick and somebody got to sit on it. First up was, Kandi and Eva. Kandi couldn't wait to get her lesbian ass on that ground with the pickle in between her legs. Eva sat on it and, was doing what she was doing. Everybody was laughing and screaming and hollering. I was laughing, screaming, and hollering because I felt like the game seemed so fun and everybody was so excited to do it. So next we got Cynthia and Tanya. Tanya bends Cynthia over, honey, to give it to her. And damn, Cynthia is so stiff. Like, she is such a beautiful woman, but she's stiff as hell. They had to keep arching her damn back. And that damn Porsha said, honey, if Cynthia would have bent down any further, you would have had to call her damn life alert. I swear I cracked the fuck up. Porsha's confessionals this season, baby, they've been on point. She's been funny as shit. It was so much fun to watch NeNe laugh and be alive with the girls, be present. I enjoy watching her in that element because she really does need to, and I know it's hard, you all, but she really does need to just try to be in the present moment, even though things are not that good with her and Greg right now. But it was a nice time for all of them. And it was nice to see everybody getting along, having fun. Shamari is a motherfucking freak, honey. She tried to take her damn pickle and stick it all up. And Cynthia, I was cracking the fuck up. That motherfucking Shamari, honey, is gonna be the show, I believe, in these next couple of episodes. So I think she gonna be drinking and trying to flirt and mess with Eva, honey. It's just so much coming up and I cannot wait. The ladies end up going out, having a good time after that. I think Cynthia went home and, went to her room and laid down, but everybody got to turning up in the clubs. That was so much fun to watch. We see Marlo get locked out of her damn room. The damn man from the hotel keep trying to get her damn ID. She keep trying to sidetrack him with all these other questions. I said, girl, pull out your damn ID to prove that, you supposed to be here and, to prove who you are. And that damn Marlo, honey, is a fool. Next, we get this conversation between NeNe and Greg. She's talking to him over the phone. They're talking about an upcoming surgery that Greg has. He's letting her know it has to be in the morning. He doesn't like mid-afternoon surgeries. NeNe lets him know, we haven't been talking. Therefore, I've been off, this whole trip with the girls. I haven't really been able to enjoy myself because things have been off with us. I've been worried about you. And Greg is just like, well, I know, and you can still tell that NeNe is sad and, she's worried that they haven't been on the best of terms, as far as communication. Next, we got Cynthia. She come in the room talking to NeNe, and NeNe tells her that Greg is getting ready to have the surgery, and Cynthia is just letting NeNe know, like, Greg is trying to process all of that. He's the one that has to go through all of this. And NeNe says, I know, but I'm going through it too, and it's hard. And, she's just like, life sucks right now. She's crying and breaking down. You could tell that NeNe has hit rock bottom. If you couldn't tell that through this episode, I don't know where the fuck you been at, but this episode, NeNe really broke down. I'd never seen her cry so much. And I know it's a lot. Your husband got cancer. Your communication is off. He's treating you any kind of way. You his caregiver. You out of town with these girls trying to forget about all the problems in your life. And it's hard. And, you got Eva's granddad. He's getting ready to pass. And, and one thing I didn't like, though, with the situation with Eva was NeNe had made a comment. I don't think it was this episode, but she was just like, I can't really be there for Eva. I got my own stuff. And it's just like, come on, NeNe. Come on. You gonna have to... I don't want to say she just has to be strong. Like, I get people go through hard times and it's hard for them to manage how they feel. But, when Eva was having her situation with her grandfather, I felt like NeNe should have put the situation with Greg on the back burner because Greg is not dying right now, okay? So I didn't like that, and I think that happened maybe the episode before this. But yeah, back to this episode, you could just really tell that everything is wearing on NeNe, and Cynthia is just like, I just want you to know I'm here for you. I don't know really what to say or what to do, but you my girl, I'm going to always be here for you. You know I love you. NeNe said everybody thinks I'm this strong person, but I feel like I'm sinking, like I'm falling, and so hopefully with time NeNe gets it together. I saw something in the previews about her telling Greg about a divorce. I hope they don't get divorced, but at this point it is what it is, because either she can deal with this situation with Greg or she can't. Like, it's black or white at this point, So next they show these ladies fighting with swords, and we have Eva and not Eva. We got NeNe and Porsha. They pretty much go first, and Porsha said something that was so motherfucking funny. I gotta catch what it is. Oh, when Porsha was fighting NeNe and NeNe fell down, because one of the girls, when they do this exercise with the swords, somebody has to basically gracefully bow out and die. So, Porsha called NeNe, now die, you ageless bitch. I was so motherfucking weak. I thought that was so funny. I thought it was funny when Marlo and Kandi, they fought with the swords, and how Kandi died and, was all in slow motion and shit. And I thought that shit was funny as shit. And then you had Shamari and Tanya, and Tanya is so fucking goofy. Like, oh my God, what a goofball. It was cute though. That motherfucking Shamari all in the confessional still, act like she's fighting with her sword and shit, and, damn production, and added some shit to her confessional to make it look like she's really fighting with a sword and shit. It was just crazy. But it was so much fun to watch all the girls participate in this activity. So next we got this scene with NeNe and Eva, and it's a big old bouquet of flowers. And NeNe reads the card and receives the flowers, and she immediately starts crying. And, we all really don't know why. We could just assume maybe it's from Greg. And then Eva begins reading the card from Greg, and Greg was basically letting NeNe know he loves her, and, she's his wife, and he wants her to keep moving in the right direction with him. He's sorry for all the hell that he's put her through, while he's had cancer. It has been such a big change to his life. And like I said, NeNe is coming apart at the seams at this point. I felt really bad for her because she just kept crying. And she just kept crying. And I don't know about you all, but I felt like she was sad, but it's just like, do you plan on really... It was a cry where it's like, I'm really thinking about divorcing this man. I think she really loves Greg, but I think NeNe is at a point of no return. And like I said before, it's like, can I really deal with this shit? I can't take too much more of this shit. And I just feel like... NeNe is becoming undone at this point. It's like something major is about to happen between her and Greg. I don't know what it is, but believe you me, my intuition is speaking to me. It's just something big is going to go down with those two. But yeah, Eva tried to comfort her, and NeNe just could not get it together. She couldn't even lift her head up. She was just crying so much. They played back some memories of Greg and NeNe getting into it. I thought the one part was funny. She was like, I don't know who you is anymore. He said, I don't know who you is either. I thought that shit was funny though. Then they showed them, how they had broke up, how they started to make their way back to each other. They showed their wedding and them taking their vows. And, we kind of went down memory lane with NeNe and Greg. We have never really had a couple on here that has been together for so long. We all have been invested in this relationship with NeNe and Greg because they are a very good pair. And to see all of this playing out and they may become undone because of this cancer situation, it's just very sad and overwhelming. And my heart goes out to both of them. Like, I hope they figure it out and really do what's best for their family. So the next scene shows all the ladies wearing their kimonos. Eva wanted all the ladies to pretty much wear kimonos, and they all did, except for I think maybe Kandi and NeNe. And she pretty much, Eva is who I'm talking about, wants everybody to wear the kimono as a sign of saying, thank you for welcoming us to Japan. And I thought that was really cute. The ladies all head out to dinner. NeNe says, honey, I am over doing all that crying. And I believe her because I'm like that too. If I've cried a lot, it's like, bitch, we ain't crying the next day. Okay. Like, put those emotions away. Eva pretty much does a toast to all the ladies, thanking them for coming out to celebrate her bachelorette party. And, she has some highs in her life and some lows. The highs is she got, she's getting married and she has a new baby. The lows is her granddad will be passing away soon. And, it's just really a sad time for her, but she really is thankful that all the ladies have been there for her. Cynthia reflects on the fact that Noelle is her best friend and she's left the nest. And, that's really sad for her. And then she brings Kandi into it saying that, Riley will be leaving you soon. And Kandi says yes, and I don't feel like dealing with that. And then the high for Cynthia is Mike Hill, honey. Yes. Cynthia also touched on the fact that she said she didn't want to get married again, but then she met Mike and she's 51 years old. Do I think Cynthia should get married? It's Cynthia's life, whatever floats her boat. I wouldn't do it. But, whatever floats her boat, and I'm kind of wondering, what is it about Mike? Because you was married to Peter, and Peter made you not want to be married no more. So what is it about Mike that makes you feel like he's marriage material in this little bit of time? But Cynthia said, even in this little bit of time, when you're with the right person. And I can understand that. So Porsha goes and she's talking about, oh, well, my lows would be, bitch, you don't want to say it in front of Kandi. You don't want to say no. And I don't blame you. I don't share my business with bitches that don't like me either. Why would you share something with the enemy? But she ends up saying her high is Dennis, and he has literally brought new life into her. And, she's excited about having a new baby, becoming a mother. And, she's just really happy. And she feels like he and I are really partners. And it's so much different from any other relationship that I've been with. And she brings Kandi into it saying, he is what Todd is for you. And Kandi is just like, you know what? I agree. At first it seemed like Kandi, I think, was in her confessional like, you know what? At first I had my doubts about Dennis, but she ends up telling Porsha, I'm happy for you. Everything is happening for you full circle. You guys are really about to be a real family. But my thing is, Kandi, why did it take all of that? So y'all let me know. Did you think that Kandi's apology was genuine? Or you think these bitches will be back at it? Because they always apologize and then they get to the fucking reunion and act as if they've never fucking apologized. So I don't really trust Porsha or Kandi at this point because they have a way of swerving, just, oh, everything is all good. And then we right back right back on that bullshit. So y'all let me know that you feel like it was genuine. I felt like it was genuine for the moment. Do I think she feels like that period about Porsha? No, because she never would have came for her in that way. Behavior reflects intention, and Kandi wouldn't have never did any of that had she not had so much disdain for Porsha. So I think it was a nice moment. Something to kind of pass the time and kind of wrap things up with them, but I don't think the bitch meant it. I just don't. I'm rooting for you, Kandi, though, on Big Brother, you and Tamar. I really want Tamar to win, but if you or Tamar win, honey, I am here for it, and I'm happy y'all got rid of Tom's ass. So they hug, old fake ass hug. They tried to show Kandi and Porsha how they used to be cool, and Kandi, you was cool with the girl until you kissed her, and I don't think, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, Kandi did not like the fact that she felt like she was close with Porsha, but the minute Porsha got really close with Phaedra, Kandi didn't like that shit. And Kandi was already kind of on the outs with Phaedra. Like, immediately when Apollo went to prison, Kandi changed towards Phaedra. You know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of took his side. And y'all know Todd was more or less on Apollo's side. So, yeah, Kandi is wishy-washy. Like I said, this shit is just for the moment. Next, we got Shamari. She says her lows was she lost her passion for singing, but the high is she's getting her passion for singing back, and she's coming out with an album with Ronnie DeVoe with his ass, his non-singing ass. Girl, you are better off being a solo artist. Did y'all see the video with them on somebody's damn show? She sound good. He sound a mess. Look a mess. They doing this weird ass dance. Ronnie, sit your motherfucking ass down. That girl can sing. Leave her alone. You go be the 5th, 8th member of New Edition. Do your little dances and sit it down, honey. Okay? So then they get to NeNe, and NeNe says, well, we all know what my low has been. It has been, Greg dealing, with this cancer, and it has had a big effect on me. It kind of brought the room down a bit because everything was kind of getting kind of positive, but once NeNe went, it was like, damn, here she go with this. But yes, Greg's cancer situation, it is very big. It is a low for NeNe, it is. But hopefully, she can appreciate how all the girls have had her back through this. And I think she does. And I hope that she finds some type of peace with the situation. Because like I said, it's some type of rumor out now, you all. I don't know how true it is that NeNe got suspended. So like I said, y'all, she needs to make a decision. I either need to stay in this marriage with Greg, I can really do this, or I have to bow out gracefully and I can't do it. Because it looked like she hit one of the production people or something. She was trying to come for Marlo, and yes, Marlo needs to be hit, but I don't know if she hit somebody on the way to trying to get to Marlo. So honey, I don't know, but I felt like that shit was crazy. So I hope my girl gets it together. Y'all know I love me some Lanithia Leaks, honey. I love me some NeNe. But I hope she gets her shit together because it's not looking good for her character right now, So hopefully she finds some resolve with that. The ladies pretty much wrap up Tokyo, and it has been a really good trip with them. All right, you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out later. All right? Peace out.